Okay, we have an injury update on a really forgotten Yankee here, Steven Ridings. Yeah, probably have not heard of him in a long time, but he is going to pitch on a rehab assignment with the Somerset Patriots today. Now, if you don't really remember who Ridings is, he is a 6'8" right-handed reliever. We saw him pitch a little bit last year in 5 innings when we had a bunch of injuries, and he was very impressive. He had a 1.8 ERA, but it was more of just watching him pitch. He threw a 98-mile-an-hour sinker. He just looked dominant on the mound and really hard to hit. Then he looked at his numbers in the minors. He had a 1.24 ERA in the minors. Was getting a ton of strikeouts, not walking a ton of guys. People couldn't hit him. So a lot of fans were really excited to see what Ridings can do this year. And then he was kind of just gone. What I mean is that he had an undisclosed arm injury, and the Yankees were just not giving much information on what was happening. At the start of the season, he was placed on the 60-day IL, and that was really all that we got. We just knew it was something related to his arm, but no other information beyond that. But as I said, he's starting a rehab assignment, and what I find really interesting is the wording. The Somerset Patriots, which are the Yankees' Double-A affiliate, tweeted out that he is on a major league rehab assignment. So I wonder if when he is eligible to return off the injured list, whether or not he's going to go to the majors or the minors. So that wording makes me think the majors, but he has minor league options. So it will be really interesting to see what the Yankees do there, because he could be really, really big out of relief if he's fully healthy, if he has his velo back. He could be amazing in that bullpen. So we'll just have to see what the Yankees do there. If he does join the active roster, I think Greg Weiser will go down to the minors. He's been all right in his time with the Yankees so far. He was horrible in his first time out of the bullpen. He gave up a bunch of runs. Since then, he's settled down a little bit, but I think Ridings is just a better pitcher. The main issue is going to be the 40-man roster, because Ridings is on the 60-day IL, so they're going to need to make room on the if when he returns, they're going to need to make room on the 40-man roster. So that has a lot of issues, because we have guys like Bader, Luis Severino, Zach Britton, who are coming back off of the injured list in about a week. So we're going to need to make room for them. It's just a lot of roster moves that are going to need to happen to make room for all of the injured players. I wouldn't be shocked if we see Matt Carpenter be transferred to the 60-day IL, because he's on the 10-day. If they move him to the 60-day, then they kind of free up a 40-man roster spot. Might see the same with Andrew Benintendi, but that's only if the Yankees don't think they're going to be returning. So we'll have to see what the Yankees do there when all of the injured players come back. It's going to be a crazy amount of roster moves. But yeah, that's the news. Steven Ridings is starting a rehab assignment. We'll have to see how he does.